Wow. So emergency bulletin for this Inferno Paradise Divine Comedy. So this was brilliant that Erica posted this TikTok about www.karma.com, thinking about the W's that Taylor's been posting. Go in, it looks like this. Kind of immediately looks like a whirlpool to me, which is also significant. I'll get to later. But first, I wanted to say, she was saying, what is this icon on the top of the tab? And this fucking icon, to me, looks exactly like, from what I can see, this fucking thing from the George Méliès' A Trip to the Moon, which is not only significant, being the first, one of the first movies, which is significant because she's trying to write her own first movie. So what if Karma is a movie? And it was the greatest film that's never been made, which it was going to be like Miss Americana sort of coming out, maybe? Who knows? But I think that this could be hinting to it being a film. And either way, it's the fucking eye theory. Hello. She's been constantly stabbing things in the eye, doing the eye theory and the anti-hero music video with the eggs. Holy crap. And also, what fucking happens at the beginning of Paradise? They go to the fucking moon. Sorry, I'm swearing a lot, but I'm very excited. So I think it's, look at that, and then look at that. It looks like the man on the moon to me. That's what I can't quite zoom in on it further, but I can't figure out how to do it. But I thought that was really cool. And this was actually also recently referenced in the Carly Jepsen / Rufus Wainwright music video, The Loneliest Time. That's sort of a theme of the music videos. They do kind of a spoof of this movie and take a trip to the moon. So interesting. I don't know if there's a connection there, but I mean, it's referenced a lot in pop culture. But I thought that was really interesting. And the other thing that I wanted to mention in regards to Paradise is that if this is a whirlpool, then one of the things that happens in the Inferno, you learn that Odysseus, this is an Odysseus fan page, by the way. We love a problematic fave of all kinds. So he tries to sail to reach Mount Purgatory, which you're not supposed to do if you are alive. And also, not allowed, not haven't yet had your soul judged to be able to see if you can go into Purgatory, even if you're dead. But he tries to go when he's alive because he wants to go where no one else is gone. It's this like very, very much, his whole sort of transgressive search for knowledge and his whole thing. And I think also this is a separate issue. Taylor, it was using reminded me a lot of like the Odyssey. That's a whole other thing. But there's actually a lot of relationships between the Odyssey and the Inferno, which is really another rabbit hole. But he gets sucked up. He's not allowed. He reaches the bottom of Mount Purgatory, and which is sort of in the the hemisphere with Australia, but they didn't know Australia existed. And so he finally reaches it, but then he gets sucked up into a whirlpool, and this is a whirlpool that he doesn't escape, and that's how he dies, is what he tells Dante when he meets him in the Ninth Circle. Which is, seems harsh, but it makes sense at the same time. And it made me feel better because obviously Dante is secretly obsessed with Ulysses because he's constantly talking about him and either obliquely referencing him or directly referencing him because he has his own wildly transgressive search for knowledge and use of language and poetry.